Okay, I'm back. Sorry, been a bit. New DLC for Assassin's Creed Mirage came out. Had to go plow through that. So, looking at the game, I am almost done. There's Underground Lab, and then one more subquest for the Underground Lab. There's the Fortress, and then 2 subquests, and then the final part. At least if this walkthrough is correct. So, with any luck, maybe I'll actually get through it tonight. Let's see. The 3 greenhouses located in the royal garden are massive structures and quite a sight to behold, yet an untold number of shameless alchemy experiments carried out in secret in the secret underground laboratories. This is also where failed experiments are handled. Ooh. Tempted to jump off the edge. You know how it is. So I did spend the memories last time. Up. I've definitely been playing Assassin's Creed because I'm all the wrong buttons. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the fact that they have similar systems controls is going to take me a second. I do remember I only needed less than 100 to level up, so let's get that in. Yeah, let's just pump strength again. Ooh, deflections. I'm not doing it. Was it you? No. Oh yeah, you were the one. I knew there was one I wanted to just get going. Yeah, I need to do you two. Yeah, not that one. Yeah, I think I was pumping you just for the fuck of it. Oh yeah, I was gonna hold off and pump the ingredients first. I think that was the plan. Because I'm basically, I don't see me using a different ocean. But yeah, I'm not going to probably not switch off the potion permanently, but just to see how good I can get the fast one. Because if I can just pump ingredients and get it to the point of and get it to the point of actually healing a good amount, I'll probably start using it a bit. Just to have some fun with it. Okay, bow guy. Fuck off. Oh shit. That ain't gonna work. Okay, we switch. gotta get the kill, guys. Please. Okay, you gotta go. You piss me off. Nope. Down we go. It's better. Have to get back into the groove a little bit. Alright. Now, there's one more up here, I believe. Yeah, you, come in. What did you say? Examine. Experiment number 1, observation report 3. Recently, the Queen has been ill at ease. Even after being fed, she will not fall asleep. We believe it is due to the noise that unceasingly emanates from the ground. Presently, troops and soldiers have already been dispatched to investigate. Alright. Now, let me come up here, make sure there's nothing up here. Also, this is a cool effect. I gotta say, the way they're doing like the crystals and shit, this is cool. Experiment number 1, observation report 1. Recently, the people upstairs have been complaining that the Queen hasn't been getting enough sleep. This is no simple task. Imprisoning an organism in a space this small, all she can do is eat and sleep, so of course she has a bad temper. Still, in order to continue with our research, we must bear these burdens. Okay? And I believe we just go down now. Yep, know it. Good. Oh, I actually got it off there. Alright, come on. Getting one of you for free will be nice. Halberd. Ooh, sage. Nice. Glad I'm actually remembering to do the dodge up now that I, remember I actually have this thing. I don't think I'm too far off from finishing off the shield, which is nice. Not that I ever used the damn thing. Scythe would be cool to finish off stuff. I do like it. I'm close to it. Probably help if I actually upgraded the item to upgrade. But oh well. Blood in letter 1. Came into contact with a little bit of bio blood. It's not like I'm incurable, but now they're experimenting on me, locked up in a dungeon where sunlight does not enter. Yeah, no, you fucked, my guy. You fucked. Stress. Shield, I presume? Oh, wow, shield was very close to being done. Ooh, bow. As an arrow can interrupt enemy critical attacks. Ooh, boosted damage when interrupting a critical too. I do know the bow is supposed to be busted. Ah, yeah, I gotta get higher play, because that's some damn good shit right there. Oh. We did the mini boss. Craft. Sage. So it only does half. Still, it has more. I feel like I can easily get it to equal. Hello. You gotta be a mini boss. Nope. Ooh. Cool freeze effect too. It's kind of reminding me of the first Hellblade, being honest. Go. Hate fighting on staircase. That was a cool segment. I don't know why it's these guys that give me so much trouble. Like, there are mini bosses who give me less of an issue than that guy. Yeah, I fucked up the dodge on that one. Ooh, probably should have taken him instead. Oh. Oh. I do get souls for that. Or... wait? I don't know what it's actually. Oh shit. I got it. for you. Now, obviously, lock onto the big one. Shit. Yeah, worried about that. This is a interesting spot to face. That one. There's not a huge area, so they can't go back and forth like the library did. But at the same time, I guess the critical attacks are going to fuck me a bit more. Because it's so close together. I don't really have anywhere to go. No, obviously lock onto that. No. There. Go. Yeah, I had to fight. Nope. Not the one I thought. Whoop. That was okay. Go. Ooh, basil and whipped. Alright, got someone to show up. Blood-written letter 2. After a big earthquake, strange transformations occurred underground. Strange, glimmering crystals appeared along the passageways and down my body. Sounds come up from below, and the whole ground trembles. Wrong button. Damn it. Oh shit. I'm close. Yeah, went too far. Okay, they might have made this mechanic a bit too tight. Yeah, they got me first. Okay, so the mechanic they have set up where if an enemy gets too far away from where they spawned in, they start to automatically, they just start healing, like massively like that. This may be a bit too tight when the enemy is there. That may be too close. Now, maybe it's just me. But yeah, I don't know where that enemy is supposed to have started spawning. Maybe they just already walked a lot. But that was a bit too close, and they got way too much health. That guy could have had that one. Granted, I should have had that fucker to begin with, and that was really my fuck up in general. I am very glad I put. Thank you. I am glad I put skills into regen. Oh. Yeah, that's why. This guy's supposed to be over here. That greatsword guy. Not what I thought was going to happen, but I'll take it. Perfect. No difference. There is a difference. Bioblood experiment records 2. Interestingly enough, several organisms can endure an amount of bioblood disproportionate to their size without producing any mutations. Whether or not it is due to a unique natural property or some other reason is unclear. We must investigate deeper in order to understand. Maybe this is the key to breaking through to the next stage. Huh? You've got to give it to this game. Just get a nice atmosphere. going. Like, they very clearly, they knew what they wanted to go for, and they did it. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, don't tell me there's no bench down here. Ooh, greatsword? Ooh, nice. Sword. And the whip. I think I need 3 to do you. What am I at? So it can go up to 9. So at the moment, I'm doing 208. And I'm doing 373 with this one. Yeah, I should. One more upgrade. One more good, like, healing effect. Yeah. I should be able to do that. Oh? Oh. Before I do that, let's see, how much do I need to level? Just because, I mean, if I can. 10,490. I'm working with 1,200. Yeah, I'm not level. So, I saw some say this is the easiest boss, and why do I have a feeling that's not going to be my opinion? Yep. Yeah, I should have switched to the greatsword. See that now? Yep. Yeah, just clear up this area, please, because this didn't fit well. Oh. very curious to see what phase 2 is. Because this isn't complicated. This is a fairly simple boss at the moment. Oh! I was not expecting that. Huh. Yeah, that wasn't difficult. I see why people said that's the easiest boss in the game. Like, by far. It wasn't. It was interesting. It was a cool boss fight. I'll give it that. Like, that was definitely an interesting boss fight. And it's the type of boss fight that makes me curious about another... Then the studio doing another game, and after they've polished themselves a little bit. I don't know if this is their first game, but this feels like a smaller studio game. This doesn't feel like a big studio. That's not anything against it, by the way. There's nothing wrong with smaller studios. Those things can still be awesome. But it just definitely feels like a smaller endeavor. Gain 2 stacks of defensive buff from casting. Assume health and gain 1 stack of Vile Blood Shield. Assume 100 health, Vile Blood Shield, block 200 damage, and gain super. Okay, you know what? I respect the trade-off on that. That's actually not too bad. Oh, I've hit the level where I stopped getting talents. Got it. I believe she is over here. You were saying there was a creature in the underground laboratory that feeds on vile blood and is more ferocious than the Queen. It's hard to believe without having seen it with my own eyes. If it had continued to grow, it's hard to imagine what would have happened. Interesting that the final part is just finding a way back to the Royal Guard. Would not have expected that. After the unspoken incident, experiment number 1 had broken free from its cage, and along with countless other experiments, was nowhere to be found. Rumblings and wails were heard coming from the depths of the earth, as if predicting some ominous events. Okay. Don't think I have enough to upgrade the way I want. Come on, buddy. respectful of him to wait until I was done. Okay. Mexican blood 3. After a loud crash, the queen broke out of a cell. When she howled, I could feel the blood inside me. She was responding. No, I could feel the blood inside me responding to her call. Okay. Boss. Oh, that means this one. Yeah, I seriously just get blocked by that guy. Solid. And since I'm out of healing, let me just go back and rest since I'm right fucking here. I have to kill, what, 2 or 3 guys? Also, means I can read the potion. Six. 51 is the winner. Alright, so 28, 25. Okay. Still not as much as I'm currently getting, but yeah, if I put that sage over there, I could definitely make it basically equivalent, I feel. So, yeah, it's, if I had to guess, maybe it would be, I don't know, 20 less healing. But I tend to heal in the like 200s anyways, just because of how little health you have in the game and how quickly you lose it. So maybe, yeah, I could see fast acting being more useful. I would have to level it up 1 or 2 more times. Okay, so I feel like that's where I'm supposed to go. Blood experiment records 0. In the early alchemy experiments, we studied an innumerable number of methods to dispose of the waste product produced by blood. But it is highly contagious, and by no means of mixing, burying, or even burning can ever completely eliminate its toxicity. Also, well done on the game for having that set to where at least there, I'll be fine. Also, I know this means that one lanky blood guy is up here somewhere. There we go, right on correct. Bye-bye. Ooh, sweet. Any luck I can boost my sights soon. Actually. Before I do anything, let me just find it. Huh. Thought the big one was gonna be here. Yeah, I don't have much going on. So. Oh, it's not like I'm ever gonna get to 10 plague anyways. Kind of been ignoring plague for the most part. Go. realize I play this game and get spamming. It's probably not the way it's intended. Rest again. I know, you fuck off, back down there. Now hold off for that just to see. However, see, nope, not that. I know you down for something. Hate range. Fucking hate it. Derivative Research 1. In the early injection experiments, we learned that mixing vile and pure blood will produce uncontrollable results, like the blood red crystals that grow on experiment number 1's body. Obviously, besides pure blood's ability to strengthen biological properties, it's clear that appropriate levels of vile blood can increase the strengthening effect to an even higher degree, so long as we can discover the correct dosage and injection sequence. Okay. Nope, I knew it. I didn't know where, but I knew somebody had a bow somewhere. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. That's for damn sure. Good to know I need to keep an eye out for that happening again. Over here, please, away from the bow. Okay. Now, at least knowing how this works, I can just go here. Hopefully, I don't get an arrow in the you know what, just come here. Okay. Alright. Know where the fuck you came from. Bioblood Experiment Records 3. In addition to the organisms mentioned previously, we have discovered something in the underground laboratory which is surprisingly resistant to bioblood. A worm-like creature down here that can feed on alchemical waste and, furthermore, has no traces of bioblood in its fecal matter. An organism as unique as this is certainly worthy of deeper research. Interesting. Ow. Now I'll fight you. Come on. It's fairly annoying that I have to run around like that. Honestly, if I was better at the game, I probably wouldn't have to do all this running. Oh well. I believe it's right here. Experiment number 1, Observation Report 2. In order to prevent the hanged queen from continuing to grow larger, she cannot be fed anything that contains pure or vile blood. Last time, the queen ate a novice researcher, and this clearly caused another growth spurt. Now she's basically as tall as a human. Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. Yep, saw that. That's very specific pattern. A lot of these fucking. phase was solid. Derivative research 2. After the incident, derivatives of a variety of colors and shapes appeared all over the kingdom. Besides the blood-red crystals that we have already seen, cysts and tree whiskers also began to appear. Clearly, it is a result of mixing the two together, but why it has produced different forms is yet to be known. Okay. Yeah, I don't get the point of that one exactly. Like, that wasn't even finding something else. That's just literally run back the way you came. Alright. Don't have anything to show you. Do the runaround, see if I can find anything. I don't know if I mentioned it yet. Apparently this game has like 7 endings, which honestly really fucking surprised me. I wouldn't think a game like this would have 7 endings. So I'm very curious to see what I get. Alright. I think I need to use 10. 11,016. Okay. Oh yeah, let me check plague weapons. Yeah, no, there's enough of those. Oh, the whip, nice. Yeah, I don't want to redo towns for this. Fortress Assembly's military stronghold where 2 legions are stationed. The first of these is the Knights of Pureblood, responsible for the security of the realm. The second is the Royal Guard, responsible for the security of the royal capital. This should be interesting. While I'm on this real quick, I do apologize. I am going to look up the game. But I am curious if this studio has done anything else. Publisher Team 17. Let's see. What games has Team 17 done? Oh! Okay. Ooh, Skinwalker, it's a new hack and slash coming up. That looks solid, but Hell Let Loose, Syntopia. They did the Goblin cleanup game. Really want to play that. Ooh, they've done a lot of games, actually, the publisher at least. Huh. Okay, so developer Over Border Studio. That's what I'm looking for. Over Border Studio. It's a Taiwanese studio, apparently. Okay, so this is apparently their first and only game. So far, at least. Alright. Hmm. Interesting. Well, alright, so one, I knew Team 17 sounded familiar. Okay, it's very sad that me, somebody who went to school for game design, plays games all the damn time, wasn't able to instantly say, oh yeah, that's who Team 17 is. So we're gonna pretend that I didn't just kind of remember the name, and we're gonna go with, yeah, I fully knew who they were and everything. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. Yeah. But yeah, overboard. Alright, go Taiwan. Oh hey, barrels again. Forgot about that. So I'm gonna just run back here real quick. I was really hoping it was gonna be like a stat page. Oh, stats. But no, not this type of stats. Like a stat page, like, hey, these are all the barrels you broke. Something, considering they're the ones who decided, let's make it a trophy to break 1,000 barrels. Alright, well, the castle looks nice. Or the fortress, I should say. It is a shame that there's nothing to look at. Yeah, like, it is a shame that it's just nothingness. Like, you definitely get the feel like everything is fucked. It's closing in around us, so it definitely gives off the vibe they're going for. I'm sorry. What? Soldier's sachet. The aroma of mint and lavender wafts over the soldier's sachet, as well as the faint, pungent odor of unclear oil. Yeah, I see you, motherfucker. Oh! Okay, we fucked that here. No ladder. Silence. Yeah. Come on. Oh, this place is gonna annoy the fuck out of me. I can already tell there's too many damn bows. You got one too. I'm glad there's only 2 subquests for this area. I didn't even care who was there. That shit was close. Nope. Ooh. I gotta say, combat is flawless. Like this. Ooh, this is good. And I knew the second I said something is when I was gonna start fucking up. But still, when combat flows like that, it really does fit. Just admiring the design at this point. Shit, where'd I come from? Came from here. So, go left. I really thought I was gonna get jumped. Note on Hermes' life, Fortress 1. Fortress is composed of many districts and is separated by many layers of castle wall. The outermost layer of the castle wall is used to keep out the enemy. Further inwards is the residential area for the general public. The residential area and the inner fortress are connected by Punishment Plaza, used to execute those who fail to abide by the law, so as to set an example for the masses. Yeah, that shouldn't have surprised me. So I think there was a second spot here. Not just this spot, just way here. But when I was running over, what is this? Diary of a Knight's Mother 1. My son has taken the blessing of pure blood. I prayed with all my heart that he may join the royal guard, serving by Edward the Healer's side, and not crusade in distant lands. But the gods have not listened to my prayers. I'm sorry, woman. That do suck. Ah. First ladder. Come on. Garlic. Okay. I have virtually no idea where I am. Oh. I don't know where I am. Yeah, because I'm basically just running around, trying to make sure I don't miss it. Because I do not see myself really coming back. Pure blood injection. In order to maintain the soldier's strong physique and immunity, pure blood injections must be carried out regularly, but maintaining such a large supply is a difficult task for the greenhouse. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's a difficult task for the fucking greenhouse. This shit doesn't sound even remotely easy to make. You know what? I'm not resting. I'll rest when I figure out how to get to the next one. Because I rest, and then all these idiots are back, and I ain't doing it. So this was just like a side thing. Can't go in that. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, bastard. Full death effect. Is a ladder. So down is the thing. Oh, shit, maybe not. Actually, I'm gonna go down. Okay, I'm presuming I'm supposed to be climbing up. So I'll go down and see what's up. Tales of folk potions 2. Mix together a variety of high-stimulating medicinal ingredients that induce perspiration, for example, garlic, basil, black pepper, cinnamon, mint, etc., to create a potion that warms the body. You know what? That might be the first actually useful one I've... Yeah, I think it is, because most of them are really just, hey, here's 2 ingredients, figure out the third. Oh shit, was I not supposed to go? Shit, is this the right way now? Alright, I'm going back. So, maybe up isn't exactly where I'm always supposed to go. Come on, a little fast. Okay. Diary of an Unknown Knight 1. To represent the kingdom on the battlefield is the highest honor. An enemy's kingdom can stand firm during an epidemic, and even send aid to neighboring kingdoms is the greatest proof of its strength and power. Okay. Alright, nice little lore drops. It's not at all what I was expecting, but solid. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Let me just do some quick math. So it's 175 at the moment. 28, 30, 25. I'm getting 258 compared to 375, but there's 6 of them. If I switched Sage over, Sage is 73. Alright, yeah. The fast one might be solid. Okay, I'm glad left is the only option. Keep it simple, I like it. Ooh, boss. Oh. You. Glad you're right here. But I'm definitely just gonna kill you and then rest up. Yeah, I tried to dodge back, it didn't work. Well, like I said, definitely glad they're right here. Just go get my money. I did not realize that thing was on cooldown. Okay, so yeah. E73. Yeah, like I said, definitely gonna rest. If I could get some better healing items, I think the fast acting might be the way to go. I'm not entirely sure how good the black pepper and the cinnamon actually are at the moment. I'd need to look into that. Like, I doubt they're useless, but I don't know how much they're actually effective. Troop selection cell. The event will take place in the fortress square. Only uninfected young subjects will be accepted. The injection process will be undertaken by a researcher designated by the greenhouse. Those who experience discomfort during the injection process will be taken back to the greenhouse by the researchers for further examination and care. After the injection, the King's Guards, the Royal Guards, and the Knights of Pure Blood will make selections according to procedure. So I'm presuming that's the right path. And this is just going to be some more extra lore or another mini boss or something. You know, I don't know. I really don't know why I'm bothering breaking these. Oh, I fucked up. Because, like I said, I did basically already decide that I wasn't going to go for the platinum. Only because of the endings, mind you. I don't think anything else about this game would be that bad going for the platinum, but 7 endings? Nah. Sure there's no, like, hidden thing missing here. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure this is the spot I saw people online talking about. Oh yeah, this is a great way to get the barrel one, because it's all right there. Okay, we'll do this first. Come on. You glow, I know you're there. Alright, up then down. Alright, take a moment. Respect that there was nothing down there, no enemy, no nothing. You could just sit with the bodies and get the full feel like they wanted you to get. Respect. Not enough games or shows. Not enough is good with just letting you sit with someone. I'll say the worst is probably sitcoms. That no matter how serious of a note they end on, all the older ones at least had to play that theme song right at the end. Tales of Folk Potions 1. Following medicinal ingredients induce an invigorating, memory-enhancing effect. Rosemary, fennel, oregano leaves, mint, and thyme. Okay. Shit. Sorry, I got lost for a second. Oh. Elvis, do you have something you want to ask? This is the research that the king requested I carry out. The goal is to speed up the dissemination of the blessing of pure blood. Since this research is top secret, only ASME and I know the details and relevant technology. Emmy's answer is complete. The actual effects will be determined by what formula is placed inside. In order to ensure that nothing will occur which cannot be reversed, we are still researching the formula. The concept behind Hermes' answer is simple. Use the power of the crystals to increase the formula's effectiveness. This will be the final answer to the kingdom's troubles and will change everything. Corvus, you must be careful with your decisions. Yeah, I have no idea what my decision is going to be, and things are going to get fucked. Pure and vile blood appear to be polar opposites, but if worldly values are cast aside, they are merely different materials, nothing more. A genuine researcher is able to see past the surface of an object and perceive its true nature. Well, who would have thought that such interesting results were taking place beneath the garden? Researchers fall in love with their experiments, forgetting that the most unexpected results spring from nature herself. What a shame, I was unable to see nature's reaction to alchemy with my own eyes. Okay, I gotta go up there and break those just to be sure. Like, I know there's nothing over here, but yeah, had to be sure. Okay, so now if I'm correct. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. Range fucking gotta go. Go. Huh. Thought there was gonna be a loop around. Okay, let me go back and check now. So that's the start. And then up here, I presume, is a little bit mini boss. I keep guessing these, but those are really just the only two side things. Well, I suppose just regular collection of memories. Civil Servant Notebook 1. Since my clerical duties began, I have never seen the captain so concerned. I know that Erd, being both the captain of the royal guard and the future king, must bear an inconceivable burden. Recently, the number of infected and monsters has been gradually increasing. Still, the king's birthday celebrations must continue as planned. Add to that what's happened in the Sea of Fools, and it's no wonder the captain is so distressed. I'm sorry, shit's hitting the fan, and you want to continue birthday celebrations? You kidding me? Like, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Because, king's gonna king in a fantasy set. I mean, even non-fantasy setting, king is gonna king. Okay. I thought I was about to get fucking spit roasted by some dual mini boss. But, ooh, did I have that feeling for about 10 seconds when they first showed up. Well, not 10 seconds, you know what I mean. Huh. You know, it just triggered for me, or clicked, and it said that it did. But shield enemies are just shield enemies no matter who they are. It's just the same moves. Diary of a Knight's Mother 2. Each time he returns from an expedition, he brings something back as a souvenir. Most people bring back stones or leaves, but he always picks up snapped arrows and broken shields from the battlefield. Once he told me if the corpses weren't all burned, he would have cut off a piece of a monster's body to bring home. You know, I get that. I've had D&D characters, you collect parts of monsters and shit. I mean, why not? Dead end, I would presume. Yes. Yes. Level up. I need 2060. Do I have the things to get 2060? I do. I'll say, I do also see why people said don't use the memories and stuff, because the memories do make the game a lot just easier. Doing all the side missions and everything, I get it. Hey, you. I'm going for an Arcurius ride. That sword looks a little stony. Yeah, that was just bad. I shouldn't. The second I hit the button to heal, I knew I fucked up, and I shouldn't have done it. But yeah. Okay. That's the general range of it. Don't know what phase 2 is going to be, but I know it's going to fuck me up how easy phase 2 is. Gotta heal on this attack. Check. No, run. No. gonna say I was hitting that heal. Like the fuck you mean I don't have a heal left? Son of a bitch. Okay. Honestly, hands down, probably my favorite fight of the game so far. Like, hands down, that has got to be my favorite boss fight so far. That was fucking fun. Oh, that was fun. Obvious, you work so hard, these memories should be sufficient. We have enough information to figure out which formula you used in Hermes' answer. Would you like to delve into the final memory? Yeah, no, the memories are incomplete. Because there are 2 more in the fortress that I want to do first. Because once I finish this game, I finish the game. Uses incoming damage by 50, vitality things. Form a horizontal slash, then a jump attack. Reduce damage intake when casting. Jump attack can break enemy super armor. Reduce damage intake by 25%. Horizontal slash is 30% plus 50 attack damage. Jump attack is 400% plus 10 attack plus 100 attack damage. See, this goes up to every attack breaks enemy super armor and 5 stars. Ooh. Now I'm gonna talk to her, see if I can give her, see if there's an item. It's not, so I guess I have to do it through here. Yeah, subquest 1, subquest 2. Which shouldn't take long, I don't think. I hope not. Not because this isn't fun, because this is still fun. It's just this area is not. I don't know. The areas are alright. The subquests are nice lore-wise. Add some bit, get a cool fight out of it. But when you're just going through the same areas over and over again, I am glad that they knew not to overstay their welcome. You know? At least for the most part, they knew not to overstay their welcome. I mean, that one really was just, hey, just to run through this area again that you've just been through like 3 times. Like, that's not good. Hopefully, beat this fucker. Now that his fucking friends are dead. Ooh. see what is over here. Out on Hermes Life Fortress 2. The residential area is constructed around the vacant land on which the sacred trees stand. The adjacent area is a stairway to the two most sacred places in Hermes' kingdom, Martyrs Cemetery and the Talaria Cathedral. As such, it is heavily guarded and cannot be accessed by the general public. I'm gonna go rest now, because my ass is in pain. I'm gonna close this. Just in case me running by with it open will trigger idiots to come find me. Alright. $1,072, 2,900. How much do we need to level up? 10, 15. 15 of them should be enough. Yep. Alright. Ooh, health is a big one. The others go with. Wrong direction. Damn it. Now can I go read the book, please? Paper on the ground, 2. The pathway to all regions of the kingdom are either lined with monsters or blocked by soldiers. None can leave, and none can enter. Tales of Folk Potions 3. Rosemary, clove, lavender, mint, black pepper. These herbs induce pain-relieving anesthetic effects. Once mixed together and chewed upon, they can effectively reduce the pain induced by the disease. Once again, grateful that mini boss is right next to me. No. Honestly, this would probably be a decent game as someone's introduction into Souls. Or Souls-likes, I should say. Just because it's not hard. Now, caveat with that would be that given how this game plays and there's no stamina bar, it would be under that caveat of luck. This is a pretty decent introduction, but you gotta know a Souls game is going to have stamina. So there is that, I suppose, asterisk with it. But as far as like ease of getting used to combat flowing and parrying and everything, it's not bad to introduce to it. Hermes local announcement. The King's birthday ceremony will be held on XX. Invited nobles may make their way to the royal residence to participate in the festivities, and commoners may enjoy a public holiday free from work. Let us celebrate together. The Twilight Circus will provide a series of free performances for the viewing pleasure of the general public and residents of the Sea of Trees. Okay, so clearly I'm supposed to go out the big-ass door. So let's see what's up here. Surveillance record. The leaders of the Royal Guards and the Knights of Pureblood have held several secret meetings regarding security for the King's birthday celebrations. Strict monitoring shall continue while waiting for further instruction from King Edward. To increase protective measures of the royal residence, only members of the Royal Guard will be deployed. Didn't get him that time. Also, I gotta say, just from a level design perspective, and I don't even necessarily just mean design of how they look, although it is designed well in that regard, but from a perspective of adding additional levels for you to go through, the way they went about it is pretty smart. They didn't have to worry about fully designing all new levels, but they did modify the levels a bit at least, so you're not just constantly repeating yourself. It's pretty solid. It's just the more I think about the game, the more like solid it's becoming in my mind. Not that the game wasn't solid to begin with. It's just there's more aspects of it. Like, this was a nice touch. This was a good way for them to go about it. Props. Like, I gotta give respect where respect's due. Haven't seen a fist guy in a bit. I was about to say, as I was fighting, he didn't have the typical design for health bar that many bosses have, but it seemed off that he wasn't. Diary of an Unknown Resident. Though the king's eldest daughter Erd was born into nobility, she cares deeply for the people. No, though the king's eldest daughter Erd was born into nobility, she cares deeply for the people. My bad. Not only does she regularly pardon those who erroneously committed petty crimes, she even provides the blessing of pure blood to the servants of the royal residence. I believe that in the future she will become as great a ruler as her father, King Edward the Healer. Huh. Alright, good on her. He doesn't suck. That was just... Ignore the flailing I did trying to block that fucker. So, let me just open this. So I don't have to worry about that in case I fuck this up too. Now, also, interesting that they subverted the trope. There's like all Souls-like games, you go back to the tutorial area at some point. Interesting that they subverted it by having you go back to it in a sub-mission and not the main quest. Royal family rumors. It is said that the ringmaster of the Twilight Circus, Oda, is the illegitimate son of a certain noble. After his mother became infected with the plague, the two were exiled to the Sea of Fools. All servants who have worked at the royal residence know that within the complex lies a room that cannot be entered. It's rumored that this is where the queen lives. I don't know if we can get this. Oh. Ah. was worried about that. I'm gonna just run for it because now this person. Now I got some beef. And hopefully they don't follow. Yeah. I was hoping they wouldn't follow. There we go. Gotta say, the fog, it's also, thinking on it, them doing the fog and everything like this is also just really fucking smart. Because then they don't have to worry about, okay, how exactly is the background? Like, obviously, you have to still make it look nice. You know, but it's not the same worry of, oh, how exactly is it? Have, you know, trees and buildings and everything going way off into the distance. It's really fucking smart. Gotta give it to him. Oh no. This is also a shame considering she's apparently actually a good leader. Firewall fucking with me. Damn it! Not what I wanted to do. Oh. Let's reap the pig. Fucking hell. That was really fucking close. Oh my god, that was close. Also, really fucking fun fight. These last two boss fights have been fucking fun. Jesus. Woo. Show item. Alright. Log is a silent warrior. His actions speak for themselves, sacrificing himself for Hermes' kingdom. Enjoy your slumber, valiant warrior. The core of you shall be remembered as your final offering to Hermes. You are merely following my commands, doing what you ought to do. When the incident occurred, my sister was also largely responsible. For her, I will reverse what has been done. Alright, one more. And then... Ode to Memory? Ode the Memory? Something? So, can cast during any on-hit animation. Alright, not bad. Dodge backwards and throw a javelin sword forward. When landed, it stays on the enemy and explodes in a few seconds. Deal 200% attack damage. The explosion deals 10 attack damage plus 250% claw damage. Ooh! All the claw damage goes up to 300%. On the basic one. Max with 20 strength, it can break super armor. Can cast when in the air, fall to the ground immediately, and stick the javelin sword into the ground. It explodes in a few seconds. Deal 360% attack damage. The explosion deals 12 attack damage and 480% claw damage. Ooh, that's nice. You. I don't think I can get to 5k. That's 2400, 3400. Yeah, no, I can't get 5k. Alright, one more, and then whatever the final is. Apparently I need to find evidence of a coup. Behind the square, through the lush green path, is the magnificent Hermes Cathedral. It is the center of faith in Hermes, as It is where nobles worship and where the major national ceremonies and festivals are held. I guess this is the side path this time? I would guess, since I was talking about from behind the window. Bitch. So you better not be able to aim down. I do hate this. Check around here. Yeah, I'll go up first and then down. Seems like a smart way to do it. Overborder Studios. If somehow you ever see this, which, I mean, I know you won't. There's currently one person watching. But, for the love of God, please just... Next game, make them climb faster. Ooh! That's nice. I didn't take the time to stop and admire that last one. That's nice. Civil Servant Notebook 2. It all came from some information several months ago, which originated in the lower region of the kingdom's border in the Sea of Fools. The captain dispatched her most trusted soldiers to investigate, who discovered that the circus was accumulating large amounts of alchemic waste. The source of the waste is clear, but as to who is commanding this still requires further investigation. Okay, and now down I go. A ladder hit, right? If there's a ladder over there, we'll go down first. There we go, lock on. How big of an area is this? Also, I'm starting to think I should have gone forwards first. Just to make sure there was nothing over here. Yeah. I'll say, like, obviously, with how far I was going, it very clearly seemed like, yeah, obviously there's nowhere over here. But I had to be sure, you know? Yeah, that's about it. I was pushing my luck. Okay. Now... yeah. Oh, no, no. Just okay. No way of avoiding it. Bit less tight of quarters. That was annoying as fuck. Perfect. Oh. Might as well start upgrading this one. It's not like you can do anything else with that shit. I have to be sure, but it wasn't gonna follow me. Wait. I'm gonna go down first just to be sure. Yep, definitely haven't been down here yet. Come on. So that's it. Wow. Okay. I don't know how far I'm gonna have to run for this, but I hope I get this. Like, at least the other one brought me back through the tutorial area again. You know, some more was going on a little. This is just legit running through the same exact fucking area as before. Diary of an Unknown Knight 2. But both within and outside the nation's borders, frightening monsters are appearing in ever greater numbers. Brothers who have fallen in battle also grow in number. I am willing to fight until the bitter end for my comrades, but why must we be sent to fight a war that is not our own? You know, it's a fair fucking question. If it ain't your fight, it ain't your fight. Okay. Well, I'll say this, I do suppose there is one nice part, Affinity, definitely at least, about going through the same areas again. Definitely makes it a lot easier to navigate without getting lost. They got so clumped together, I think they broke a little. So let's see. Go down this way. Diary of a Knight's Mother 3. The last souvenir I received was the amulet I had given him. Yep, okay, thought I read that wrong for a second. It was delivered to me by his Grand Master, Grey Armor. After all, those who fall on the battlefield must be incinerated on the spot. The amulet was the only thing that could be brought back. All he said to me was, meaningless sacrifices like these will soon end. His voice was hoarse, like the sound of a blade on a whetstone. I will never forget it. Okay, so clearly Grey Armor has no tact. Like, at all. You didn't have to call it meaningless. I'll say it's a shame I don't replay games much, and it's a shame I know I'm probably never replaying this. Like, maybe years down the line, but I do not see me coming back to play this again. But that is a shame, because it would be interesting to do this again, but actually go into the plague aspect more. Because I realize I don't really use the Predator Claw much. I only put Plague up to 5, so I haven't really utilized... I feel like the Plague weapons would probably be a lot better if I had, invested in them more. It's just a shame because this game is cool and unique in that aspect. It would have been good if I'd actually just done that a little more, you know? But, oh well. Basically, any game I play is gonna have builds that I'll look back and be like, you know, it would have been cool if I'd actually used this more. If I'd have actually utilized it. And I just didn't. I think it's just inevitable. Especially when playing games that have so many variety of builds for you to do. I don't think there's really a way to avoid that happening. Of, oh, I should have... It would have been cool to actually use this. Alright. It would be nice also if the camera didn't fuck you in some spots. But I suppose it wouldn't be a Souls-like. At some point you weren't battling a camera. Marshalling Order of the Knights of Pureblood. Grey Armor has personally called for the marshalling of the 4 divisions of the King's birthday celebration to await instructions at the fortress. Those who divulge details of the order will be severely punished. Okay, so that's the end. So I do want to see what this is. Ah, it's nothing. Alright. Well, I suppose it's time for the final run through and check to see if any new item has popped up, see if I can get any last level or something. Brings me the great Edward the Blessed notes. What brings me the greatest joy is coming to Philosopher's Hill with the children every year. Watching them run about, playing together, never fails to help me forget the turmoil in the kingdom. Recently, some strange sickness has plagued the lands beyond our borders. I must make sure our kingdom is prepared. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that already at the beginning. I really thought someone was going to be here. I guess I'm just used to more like actual Souls games, or like Lies of P, where you go and you collect the people and you bring them back. So I guess I was just expecting that. I need about, let's just say 5,000. So that's 1,000 and 3,400. So 4,400. I'd be just shy. Alright, kid. Ocean of Memories. Two forces exist in Corvus's mind, constantly pulling in opposing directions: the past, the present, truth and falsehood. These powers seriously affect his memory, and so Corvus must dig deep within his mind and make a decision. Only then can he restore his shattered memories. Well, in case I need to switch out, it is good to know that the Great Sword is here. I don't know if the Great Sword will be what I need, but it is good to know that the Great Sword is next step. Cool, eerie, creepy, love it. Oh damn. Alright. Alright, so yeah, now might be the time to swap. I hope fast acting means I can use it faster, because then I am not going to have room for normal healing in this fight. Yep, it does. Oh shit. suppose that does answer one question. I was concerned about if plague weapons I have equipped are the ones you use. But it's not. Oof. Alright, so I am free to use whatever. Don't think I'm going to be using the scythe. Also, I need to switch out potion ingredients. Okay. $269. Got it. I had to know how much. Now, the plague weapons have got to get switched. Because the scythe ain't gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. I do wonder if playstyle and what I have equipped has any bearing. Because this fucker is favoring the spear. Which is definitely what I played with this entire time. Damn it. Should have backed up and then healed. That was on me. I thought I had enough time between attack sequences. Yeah, I don't think I'm using plague weapons at all in this fight. I think I'm just gonna be boxing the fucker. Yeah, it's gotta be either what I have equipped or what I used most during the game. Either that or it's just the game is just going off what the most common one was, or the easiest one to get. I don't know. Definitely not complaining. Because keeping it simple is going to be how I make sure I actually beat this stuff, which is nice. Excellent. It sounds like you've remembered everything, so you should be able to remember what you put in Hermes' answer. Oh, fuck. That's not. Oh. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's 7. Let's go with Erd. Then I put Vogue. And now, the last thing to do is bring Hermes' answer to the core of the giant tree and activate it. Huh. So I'll say I chose Erd and Vogue just because they seemed like solid people, so this should be a good ending. The effects of Hermes' answer permeated the entire kingdom, and all organisms were granted with the blessing of pure blood. Pain and suffering gradually faded from the land. The wandering creatures' powers waned, and they eventually perished. Those who had been blessed, on the other hand, grew even stronger. When the monsters had disappeared, ambitious power seekers grew greater in number. Various power factions sought to lure in researchers, and all kingdoms struggled to gain control of the alchemical sciences. Asimi and Corvus left the kingdom with the research obtained from the Hermes' answer. They knew that those who had been corrupted by power would always lust for more, lusting for power that could change the world. Alright, that's not a bad ending. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second or two, because I'm not entirely sure if anything's going to appear, but I don't think it will, but I'm gonna give it a second or two. So yeah, that's not a bad ending. I'm definitely gonna go on YouTube and check out the other endings, so I'm not gonna go through this 6 more times. That's just not happening. Is this the truth? Yes. Oh. I have a feeling if I'd have said no, maybe I'd have gone back. Okay, so Googling it, yes or no, doesn't alter it that much. No just puts you back in to let you replay the final boss to see the endings. Yes, we should see the credits like now. I could still load the save though and do it. So I actually might. I don't know if I want to fight that guy 6 more times. Like it's not that they're difficult. I just don't know if I want to go through the fight 6 more times to see the other endings. I'll have to see what my other trophies are. If my other trophies are doable and simple, like if it's not going to be a big hassle to platinum it, I'll probably go through it to do it just to get the platinum. But I'll have to see about that. But yeah, that was a solid game. I'll put out a review for it soon. But yeah, it's just it was good. I'm glad I finally got around to playing it. Thank you to anyone who watched me, especially if you make it to the end. Thank you to anyone who watched throughout the entire playthrough for this. And as always, anything you want to see me play, anything you think I should play, just let me know. I'll see you next time.